You're watching the Seafood News Weekly Video, brought to you by Foreign Trade Data. Reduce uncertainty, minimize risk, and uncover opportunities with the only website designed exclusively for the seafood import-export community. I'm Erna Berry market reporter Lauren Castiglione.
And I'm news assistant Ryan Doyle. In our top story of the day, StarKist is the last remaining corporate defendant in the tuna price-fixing lawsuit brought by the U.S. government, and the company is contesting a government filing asking for a $100 million fine. In its court filing, the U.S. government argued that StarKist was inflating its settlement costs in unrealistic projections and that it could actually pay the $100 million fine in 6 installments at no interest without jeopardizing its business viability. StarKist is arguing that Bumblebee was assessed an $81 million fine and yet only paid $25 million because of the viability concerns. The company is saying that a $50 million fine would be difficult for them to pay and are seeking a payment schedule with a balloon payment of $25 million 5 years after the date of sentence.
Thanks, Ryan. In other news, Louisiana Governor John Bel Edwards has requested that a federal government declare fisheries disaster for the state. The Bonnie Carey spillway has been wreaking havoc on fishermen. Due to the high water events and the opening of the spillway, statewide shrimp landings for both brown and white shrimp combined have declined by 30% for the month of March and 61% in April, when looking at a 5-year average. Landings for oysters on public water bottoms have declined by 80% from the average year-to-date and are currently 89% below the average for March to April. Meanwhile, blue crab landings have decreased 33% in the month of March.
Thanks, Lauren. Canada's new Fisheries Act was approved earlier this week. Thanks to Bill C-68, the importing and exporting of shark fins in Canada is now banned. The amendment stems from growing concern regarding the status of endangered shark stocks and is a display of the country's ongoing commitment to improving the conservation and sustainability of the ocean. With the approval of the amended bill, Canada is now the first G20 country to ban the trade of shark fins.
And finally, the Alaska delegation has sent a letter to U.S. Department of Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue seeking an assistance package for seafood producers who have been affected by the trade war with China. The letter comes a couple weeks after the Department of Agriculture announced that an assistance package would be made available for food and agriculture goods affected by the Chinese tariffs. The Alaska delegation is seeking to get seafood included in the trade relief package because negative consequences of retaliatory tariffs on Alaska's seafood have amplified throughout the supply and marketing chains, affecting Alaska coastal fishing communities and stakeholders at the local level.
And that's the guacamole. Be sure to head over to seafoodnews.com or visit the Seafood tab in ComTel for a comprehensive look at the latest market and industry news.
And don't forget to listen to a new episode of the Seafood News Podcast released on SoundCloud and iTunes every Monday. Thanks for watching.